But there is the sound for me.
Fuckity, 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 fuck.
He's laughing.
Okay, I think we've got to sit now.
Yeah,
Alright, I
we
can help you out then.
Fuckity, 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 fuck. Hey.
we'll come back here with an illusion. With those audio and visual and sanity tests out of the way. Hi, we're back with a slightly new layout. Rag will not be joining us for tonight. More on that a little bit later. But everybody else is here with a brand new setup, including a map for everybody to refer to for part of the session. So you know exactly where you are in town for once. Technological upgrades. Right. How are you all guys doing?
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Right.
complain.
Oh, okay. So
I genuinely tried to say something there. That's what
Are you sure?
I was going to say hi, alright, and it just went.
I mean, I paused because you jumped to a different view of you just so that I could see if I could hear it, and that's all that came out my speakers.
Okay. I owe you an apology, Lima. I was very nearly going to go for you there.
the victim of being innocent. Oh. Anyway. So, last week, the group of men, after 3 of you decided to hit the bed for the majority of the day, the other bunch of you decided to go around town to start exploring, getting to know the people, which they didn't really want to get to know anybody. They wanted to have you purchase their wares and say very little, of a constant fear and my turn. So after exploring around the town, there's an odd atmosphere of absolute fear, to the point that no one will explain what is going on. No one is willing to tell us what happened. Inquired with a few shops keepers, a few of them did speak. They breathed no more. Some shops were even set on fire with some of our heroes inside them. Escaped with only a few mild burns. Harry returned back to the Broken Shield Inn, where our paladin was brought a message to come and speak to the assistant mayor of the town, who interrogated and threatened him and his teammates, and have been informed that they should now leave effectively by the morning. Upon leaving and being thrown out of the mayor's office, and finds himself surrounded by some familiar looking, but not so familiar individuals of blue scaled kobolds. And I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
That's a. Let me check. That's a 25.
25. Of course you have a 25. Okay. Of
So
course.
Toto can keep
They'll
with me.
die.
How did that ever happen?
It's murder time.
It's a natural 20.
Hey.
I got
Well. Right, for some reason my encounter track has disappeared, so I need to get this back up. It's had kobolds on it that I can read from, so I know what they did when they did their stuff.
They all died. They're scared of me. Really?
Well, I doubt it'll be too much of a problem anyway. Okay, just need to see what initiatives they have. Okay, so they have varied initiatives. That's not going to be fun.
Do I need to put up Astral?
Yes.
I'll do it as
you will
quick as
need
possible,
Astral.
guys.
Shouldn't be too long.
It's gonna take me 10 minutes or 5 minutes or so.
The encounter are loading on Pastoral.
Wow.
Okay. Oral initiatives. Surprise, surprise, you are still going first. Because none of them have quite enough dexterity to outpace you.
Puny.
Though these guys
Very
really
nice.
rolled really high initiative.
Still gonna die.
We'll see. Okay.
We'll see.
So you're
Yeah,
up
that's
first. And 6 kobolds are on deck. What would you like to do?
Any deal.
Still loading Astral. Where 9, 6, surrounded. Evil kobolds. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to move to kobold number 2. And I'm going to set myself between kobold 1 and 2.
Okay.
Oh well, I'm just going to start slaughtering. So I'm going to attack kobold number 1.
Okay, roll for attack.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits, roll for damage.
Right. This one. 13 damage.
Perfect. First one begins running at you as well, scream at you, "Ah!" And you just bring out your longsword, ignite it, extending its beam towards him. As it runs into it, it just then goes limp inside the blade, and then just falls to the floor, dead.
Okay, then I'm going to use my second attack to attack kobold number 2.
Okay, roll for attack.
That's 21 to attack.
That's definitely a hit.
And that's 19 to hit. No, 19 damage. Yeah, 19 damage.
On the same motion, you rip your weapon out of the first cohort, you bring it down and just basically cut clavicle to hip. Another cobalt falls.
Ah, this is too easy.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Next. No. I'll give them a fighting chance.
Okay. So Cobalt Sorcerer is up first. And is going
Sorcerer.
to cast second level spell
Oh boy.
of Witch Bolt. I need you.
Scary.
He's gone. Let's see here. What was it spells? Okay, so I believe it is actually attack roll, that's right. Okay. So that's a 6
Oh,
to hit.
no.
No chance. No.
No.
No. That's fine. Okay, Cobalt 1 is up and just twitches on the floor. And just bit blood comes out. Cobalt Dragon Shield number 1 moves in and moves into this position here. And it's going to make 2 attacks with its spear.
Oh.
So the first one is a 13, and the second one is a 6.
No.
Nope.
No.
No. That's fine. Second Dragon Ball moves up to 3, 4 there, and gains advantage on you.
Gains disadvantage because my sword is sunlight.
That's
and when
fine.
I'm in 15 feet of sunlight,
That's fine. So it's now
disadvantage.
normalized because of pack tactics. It's able to gain advantage. So it has a normal attack roll, and once again, 2 spear attacks, and that is 8 and 15.
No.
Okay. Cobalt
This
3
is going to
is
be
up.
easy.
Gonna move up. And thrust his dagger towards you. And that is a 20 feet hit.
He hits.
He does hit. And
He's going to die so hard.
4 piercing damage.
Oh boy. 4 piercing damage. Okay.
You've been poked by the little dagger. Okay.
Okay.
So you're up next, and the goblins are up on deck.
Okay, I'm going to attack Cobalt number 3.
Okay.
He's going in for a World of Pain.
Finally.
That's a 23 hit.
That does it. Roll with damage.
I'm going to use a second level Divine Smite on him. Because he hurt me. So that's a 2.
Couldn't hear you there, David.
That's 13 damage from my Sunblade. And then I'm going to use a second level Divine Smite on it. So that's, let me check Divine Smite, where is it? So that's 3d8s. Just 1, 4. And that's 14 extra radiant damage.
Okay. You drive down your blade, cut it into its chest, and it goes limb there, and then your Divine Smite pulses, so you would, and you just see this thing react violently towards that. Burst.
Extra dead now.
Oh
And
yeah.
then with my second attack, I'm going to attack the Cobalt Scales. No, which one? The Dragon Shield, number 1.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit,
That hits. Roll damage.
and that's 17 damage.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Perfect. Okay. Sorcerer's up on deck, and he's going to try another Witch Bolt again. So that was a 8. So that misses.
Mm.
Then once again, some more attacks. Okay, so both these are unnatural 15s plus their attack modifiers. That is probably still going to be a miss because that is only 18, so that misses.
Yep.
The other one, both attacks miss as well. Okay, you're up.
I'm going to put myself between the 2 kobolds, just for fun. I'm going to start attacking.
Go for it.
That's a 24 to hit.
On which one?
That's already wounded.
Yep, okay. It's a hit.
And that's a 15 to hit.
Meaning 15 damage.
Yeah, 15 damage.
Okay. He's wounded.
Wounded. Tough little bastard. Going to attack it again.
Okay.
That's the 15 to hit.
It hits. Roll for damage.
And that's 19 damage.
And so you step through, you cut across it, and you go turn away, and you notice it was still there. You can just go shove the blade into the neck, and it does actually eventually kill it.
Next.
Okay. That you?
Yep.
Okay. Skill Sorcerer's up next. And he is going to cast Lightning Lure. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Oh boy. Strength saving throw. So that's my d20.
Plus your strength saving throw score.
20, that's 24.
Yeah, that does nothing to you.
Hmm.
I'm not sure he does have damage. No, that's perfect. Okay. Number 2 is going to attack. So that was a 7, and on his second attack, that's cocked. That's even worse. That's fine. No hits there. It's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to attack the one that just attacked me, Kobold Dragon Shield.
Yep.
So that's 27 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
It's 15 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack it again.
Mhm.
That's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 19 damage.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay, perfect. So, Skill Sorcerer's up next. And is going to use first level spell, Charm Person. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Where is it? Over there. Oop. 19, 16, that's 20. 20.
Yeah, that saves. And otherwise realizing that didn't work, cuts you up with a spear. That's a natural 1. And on his second attack, that is a 8. So, your turn.
I'm going to attack the one that just attacked me. That's 16 to hit.
It does, it hit.
And that's 19 damage.
Perfect. You see swing around again. So you swing around, cut him up twice, and just look towards it as you feel this pulsation of intrigue, infatuation of almost. And you like, what? Ugh. And you just go, just grab the kobold by the head and you just go, and just walk over. Oh, I would assume we're going to head over to the other kobold.
I'm going to walk over to the Kobold Scale Sorcerer.
Yep.
And I'm going to ask him in Draconic, why are you attacking me?
He just spits on you, effectively.
Very friendly of him. Okay, I'll just murder you then, no problem. I'm going to attack him. That's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 18 damage.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. Skill Sorcerer is up next. He is going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Oh boy. Sounds
So that is an attack.
chiefy.
That is not 2 natural 2s, so that's definitely not going to hit. You just notice that this 4-inch diameter sphere of lightning blue energy throws it towards you. You just bounce off of your shield, and you're like, the hell? All yours?
In front of him. How can he miss? Damn. Okay, I'm going to attack him. That's a 17 to hit.
It does hit.
And to attack it, that's a 17 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Well, nice and clean. Just chop off his head.
So as you deflect the thing away, the kobold just turns away to look at the orb that's being thrown off, and just see this glimmer of light energy just go through the neck. And it's still looking away as its head just rolls off. Alrighty,
Now, that was a nice warming up.
indeed.
All dead.
Alrighty. Vincent. Around your 6 corpses of cobalt right out beside the town hall, what do you want to do?
I want to inspect them, just see if they have anything on them. Some orders or anything.
Give me a quick investigation.
Investigate. 15.
Okay. I have some very basic equipment, some very rudimentary bucklers, some spears, some knives. You see, you find nothing of interest or importance on these creatures, but from the, you definitely put it together that these guys are blue dragons, so they must be aligned to some sort of blue dragon. It becomes pretty much common sense at this point. These are probably aligned with Mirza's.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Anything you want to do?
No, I'll just walk back to the inn.
Okay. Let's jump back to you guys. What are you guys up to?
I was keeping an eye out the window to see Van Zan's elk. Do I know if it's... Can I see if it's still there?
See what's there?
Van Zan's elk.
Elk is there, yeah. You'll have any problem seeing it.
Okay, just because I remember before Van Zan left, he said if anything happens, his elk would act weird. So
It's been very calm, surprisingly.
okay, I'm probably just still sitting in my room then.
So I'm gonna cast message again and try and see if I can send a message to the person that I spoke to earlier.
Okay.
Just to see if he's still there. So I'm gonna say, did anything happen?
There is still pause.
Still no response. Oh.
No response.
So he's either away or there's someone very deadly around, because that was quite a high caliber assassin. Nice.
Anybody else? You're all very quiet.
I'm not sure if they didn't realise that we're back in another session.
I'll let the boys take this field because I'm still trying to figure out how to make my next move.
I'm gonna go and find Niall and Echo and drag them into a private room for a lap dance. Not a lap dance. For a discussion. Sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself.
At least buy me dinner first. Come on.
God damn.
I'm cheap, I'll take a drink, it's fine.
2 Wayne gums and Echo's pissed. No, grabbing Niall and Echo, pulling them somewhere out of sight. Out of sight.
You go to the doors of where they have rooms. Pop, pop.
Yes.
Well, I thought I had to knock.
Oh, they go, yes.
Hello.
I have a plan, and I need your help to execute it.
Is this another one of your plans to get me eaten by wolves again?
Well, not wolves, certainly, but you might get eaten.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit of a mad scheme, but it might just work.
Lead the way.
I want to know what the scheme is first.
No, I like schemes.
That's what I like about Echo. Fucking 100% commitment. Not even what we're doing, where we're going. Am I going to get eaten? Yes, absolutely, Si.
It's a scheme. We need to do it.
I need details.
Are you familiar with this dragon?
I know its head will look good mounted on the wall.
What if I was to say that you don't kill the dragon, but instead we use the dragon to kill the cultists?
And then you can kill the dragon.
And then you can kill the dragon.
I'm all up for someone else doing all the work for once.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, eh?
Can I hear them through the walls?
You'll see you're aware of some movement going on. If you want to make a perception check to see if you can potentially listen.
Dealings. Fuck off and mind your business, you cunt.
We're not making the dragon do a lap dance.
Oh, my passive perception's higher than my roll.
We might make the dragon do a lap dance.
Purple.
So I only got 12.
You hear voices. Occasionally, a word will pop up, but it's mostly muffled from the walls.
Because
you heard
the
dragon.
weren't here what last time, were they?
All three of them were off last week.
Yeah, so all three of them didn't know that I died effectively yesterday. Last time.
Yeah, they died.
Congratulations.
I thought you would have posted about this in the chat.
Oh, that actually reminds me, Echo, I'm sorry, but you may have seen Alva in the bath, and I'm sorry if I scarred you. So.
Okay.
Your face is so sorry.
Let's fireball my eyes.
There was a towel.
I cleansed it with fire.
She had a towel around her.
Sorry, that was fucking priceless.
Gremlins 2 moment.
Oh dear.
Okay. With that news to hand, yes, let's go through this because it would be fun even if I get killed.
What's the worst that can happen? We all get burned to death. To hell with it.
Been there, done that, don't recommend it.
We can't die twice, surely.
Well, you have a master spellcaster, an okay spellcaster, and an oath. Let's go do it.
Just gonna flick Eckle on the back.
If you
Which
flick
is-
me, I'd go flat.
Aye, you flick him, which is the same effect as like a fully grown man punch him in the fucking face. Just a.
He's essentially going to have his face go through the door like freaking Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Just like, here, it's Echo.
My plan is that we go in, we persuade the dragon to turn on its masters, and we leave. If it doesn't work that way, I will throw up a wall of fire, Echo will make us invisible, and we will flee. That's the
have to
plan.
I have Dimension Door now, by the way.
Which only works on
Better.
you +1.
Yeah, we can leave Niall there, it's fine.
You can exact your vengeance in glorious fashion.
I have not 1v1ing the dragon.
You might win. Where's your sense of
Besides the
adventure,
point.
boy?
Well, okay, yes, we can go invisible and run away. Sounds like a plan.
I just hope it doesn't have blind sight, but we'll just ignore that. We'll not mention that. Come on then, let's go and see if we can find it, shall we?
What makes you think the dragon would turn on its masters?
Ah! I was hoping you wouldn't ask this. I'm going to pull out the letter that I found ages back about them not trusting the dragon, and like, I can't remember what they said exactly, but they didn't like it. Go, dragons are naturally prideful creatures, so it might not like that. And at the very least, it might warrant us an extra 5 seconds of survival. It's more than enough time to go invisible and fucking leave. Yes?
As long as he doesn't think it's forged by us,
Why would
that
you
could be
think that?
dangerous.
What possible reason would we have to charge into a dragon's lair with
Look,
a
you had-
forged letter?
You had me on scheme. Yeah, I got for it. It's just now who needs to get.
Now that I've read the fine print, I'm not for this now.
Now I was asking too many fucking questions.
Yal doesn't want to die to the dragon a second fucking
It's
time.
fine, you won't. At worst, you'll get unalived.
Let him just read the terms and conditions of iBard before he signs up to another session with Pear, okay?
Absolutely not.
See, I would be tempted to go and try see what these people are talking about. Don't want to get caught though, because everyone thinks I'm dead. Not the party members.
Is the plan?
I gave my word I would help you a few weeks back.
Well, you
I'm a
don't
man
have to
of my
help me.
word.
You don't have to help me with this. This is just an idea.
Yes, but
The
if you
main-
die, I can't fulfill my oath, so someone needs to keep you alive.
I'll
If
do
I
it.
die, you don't have to.
Let's do it.
Tally-ho, old boy, let's get on with it.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I'm going to look for a dragon, apparently.
Apparently, we're going to parlay with the dragon.
We're going to go parlay with the dragon.
I better summon my steed and floating disc then to get us there quickly.
Before you guys go, I'm just going to run into you in the corridor and just go, Echo, I've got something for you. And I'm going to give you the scroll that I found while I was in the general store. The, where is it? Oh yeah, Alter Self scroll.
Ooh, this will come in handy. Once I've learned it.
Yeah,
That'll take a
I'm
couple
assuming
of
that you're
hours.
the only- like, you're bookish. I don't know if it's part of your book that you're trying to get. Either way, I thought it'd come in handy.
It will indeed, thank you.
Does anybody want anything from the general store? I'm going to go. It's closing down sale. So, does anybody need any supplies?
I could do with some stilts.
Okay, let me rephrase
Closing
that
down
question.
sale? Why is the general store closing?
Out suddenly pops this cat haggler.
Targets.
How far up is the cat head so that I can just like shove her back in, just like
Behind you. Just behind you. You just reach back and just go,
so, you've been tell you an indoor the back say now.
Well, Alvevo, we are going to go and talk to a dragon.
Right, I see. So it's not just me that's on the crazy. I was going to say crazy train there.
Want to come?
I'm gonna pass because I've already had my daily dose of hallucinations and going a little bit cuckoo. So I'm gonna go to the general store before I go even more off of the deep end, trying to find a couple of little things that I think may come in handy.
Or and hear me out here because this is the fun part. You could come with us and talk to a dragon.
Sultanas, I'm
Gone.
gonna ask you a serious question here.
I like
Have you
serious
had-
questions.
Have you had a recent head injury, or did I
No.
get hurt like a lot harder than I initially remember from a previous encounter? Because I think that either you're crazy or I'm crazy. Either way, I think me plus general store is a good idea right now. I don't trust myself to do much else right now. Okay, I need a moment of just simplicity. But I'll tell you what though, after you say hi to the magic dragon, and if you do come back in one piece, let me know and I'll gladly get in the first round and we can all have a nice quiet game of cards. I won't even cheat this time. I'll let you shuffle the deck. Make sure that all 52 cards are there.
Well, aren't you a little spoil sport? Here I
Did I
thought
say-
you were up for some fun.
By
Where's
the
the monk?
way, about the dragon, I
Oh,
did
hello.
get some information.
Ooh. Tell me.
Not here.
Oh,
We're in the corridor.
pff.
I'm just going to turn back and go, what did I fucking tell you?
Don't know what you're talking about.
And where do you want to pass off your information?
So, does anyone have any ideas of a nice, quiet method of discussing ideas?
I could throw my magical hut up.
Whispering?
That could work. Both of them. Both are good. What?
Total man, I'm just not really kicking with it.
But yes, both could work. There's been many times where, well, you know, you were in your room studying. I don't even know what you were doing now.
Researching runic magics.
So you were all studying. Like, you were all studying. While
Runes. No, it's like kind of magic. It's not that good.
we were seeing some of the iffy things that I can't say.
Book.
Hold that thought. And then I walk into the room that they are kind of all, they were all in discussing stuff on earlier, and I try to look for any sort of paper I've got and any quills, and I note down, it's not safe on a paper.
Well, here's the fun bit then. Let's use message.
So, okay. So I use message on Echo, so only Echo can hear. And I'll go, a nice higher up from the assassin group, the good guys. And I'm just going to cast it multiple times so I can get a message across. You can tell I'm not done yet.
If you cast it to me, I'll cast it to Sir Thanos, you can cast it to Dial.
I don't
But yeah,
have
I'll say-
message.
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
don't need it.
just to work with the good guys. They were here and told me stuff about all the assassins working with a dragon. The bad guys, that is.
Party was also told, someone told, I think the bartender said it, that they have roughly about 200 odd people
Yeah.
inside that hideout between you and the dragon.
I'm glad.
And
The front
I'll
door
take the first
wouldn't.
150. You guys take the other 50.
if we
I can
are
do that.
to encounter the dark messenger, do not engage.
Why? Surely we want to murder all these people.
Well, we're not going to kill the dragon, we're going to parley with it, so
The
surely.
Dark Messenger is the one that they send anywhere if they want a hidden kill that can't go wrong. He has never failed, and he is very hard to track. I also wish to kill him very slowly, if possible.
So we're not to engage, but we are to kill him. Got it.
We may not be able to kill him.
We're not engaging though, we're gonna get the dragon to engage.
He
just
would
discreetly
probably
walk
kill the
away at
dragon
this point.
himself.
Oh?
Well, if he's fighting the dragon, he can't be fighting us.
So, this senior sort of advisor of the Shadow of the Unknown is no longer responding to my messages. He may be dead.
Oh.
But these are all kind of in message, and I don't know how we're relaying it, but...
But it's done.
Uh-huh.
So we carrying out the plan ish?
That's just how we do the message. Oh! Pair of cans on a string.
And then I'll also just end it with... He did tell me the Dark Messenger killed Silvio.
But was he telling the truth?
Yes.
Do we trust these people?
He didn't tell me himself. That's how I confused Salifanos.
My slinky has fallen to the floor.
Tetsu. Slight agitation in the elk.
Okay. I'll look around the room, see if anyone else is here.
You look around, you're just trying to get a good idea if anyone else trying to get close to the elk. No one's come up, but then you're able to see quite far down the way. You can see Van Zandt coming up. Just holding his arm a little bit. Just basically picking at it, like at a wound. You can see him approaching the inn.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye out, just pretty much having my head out the window, keeping an eye out, and also wave. Hi.
Hi.
Don't tell me you dropped a D4.
He's away.
Actually,
Oh
wow.
yes.
Well,
I don't-
never mind.
I don't know how well aware yous were. I was doing a stealth mission, and I may have failed. I managed to get to the party as a couple of arrows went through my chest.
Incredibly painful.
We have good healers.
I'm waiting for it. It's just a flesh wound.
It is but a scratch.
I
used to
lost
be a bit like
consciousness,
you.
but I woke up again. I'm fine.
Alvivor, what are you up to?
I am discreetly sneaking away from the rest of the party to.
Come on. Sorry, I thought something in my throat.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to go shoplifting.
Okay.
You know, as I do.
Bring me
That's
back,
fine.
back to
Make a stealth check.
Okay, in a second. Stealth.
Well, I
Because
just
this
use
is
my
trying to get away
passive
from us.
perception to
25.
see. Oh. Yeah, because I don't think we'd be directly looking, so it would be passive.
Sorry, what was your score?
25. 19 plus 6.
Okay.
No bad.
Mm-hmm. What can I say? I'm a sneaky little fucker, aren't I?
Aye, but you put. Oh, you had a bath. I was going to say they could probably smell you, but.
You cheeky swine!
Dirty bitch.
Honestly.
Do remember
Like-
that's what the guards said.
Okay, so you head out, basically out into the cold.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'll just like wrap my jacket a little bit tighter around me and just make my way along to the general store, just like watching out for people around me.
I'm assuming to the one not burnt down.
Yes, I don't particularly want anything in the fire sale, just the like pre-fire sale. Like,
That's fine.
just along to that Dirty Harlot's shop, see if I can get more ink for Mantra, since I didn't realise that it was a consumable item. See if I can find anything else interesting.
Okay.
Invisible ink.
Like, what was it that you called it again, Mantra? The
Lead ink, I think it was.
I believe it was lead-based ink.
yeah. Wait, just see if I can find anything else useful in there.
Yes, it's lead-based ink. Also, it's worth at least 10 gold, so... Expensive ink.
Fucking hell, I'm gonna have to start invoicing yes.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's a spell that what lasts 10 days.
So at this point I've accepted that I'm like feeding and like a house in the party at this stage.
So, you feel under the cover of the thunderstorm, with it starting to get a little bit darker now. You feel very confident you managed to not draw attention. You've seen a few people, saw a good few close calls, but taking an indirect route, you find your way to the store that once belonged to Euless Softfoot.
Okay, am I allowed in, or do I have to pick a lock or something?
Do you have a lockpicker's kit? The thieves' tools, sorry.
Yes, I do have thieves' tools.
Okay, are you proficient?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you run up to the door. If you want, you'd like to make a check, so use your dex check plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so dex plus proficiency, so that is 17 plus 6 plus
3.
3. Okay, so that is 26.
Okay.
Fuck off, love. That was a good pun.
You knew exactly what I was
see you
shaking my
shaking your
head at.
That was a good pun. Fuck off.
So you put the tools in, make sure nobody's around. As you put it in, it just begin twisting around. Click, unlock straight away. Right. That was easy.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly like get in and shut the door behind me. It's like, hello? Anybody here? Okay, I'm just going to do a quick like survey around the place, make sure that I'm the only one in here before I start like filling my bag with stuff.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
That is 20 in total, not a natural one.
Okay. So nobody in sight that you've been able to see. If you're looking around, start collecting the items you have been seeking for. It takes a little bit of time. We'll come back to you. Tetsu, Vanzant, Mantra, and everybody else, what are you up to?
I'll be slowly walking to the inn and waving to Tetsu. Hey, Tetsu.
I'm just still keeping an eye out, trying to cover his back when he's walking down.
I'm trying to figure out who's down for my fucking insane plan.
I've not heard your insane plan, thankfully.
Neither have I.
Do you want to hear the insane plan?
It's a belter.
It's a fucking. It's something.
It's definitely something.
It's watertight. Because we won't drown.
I can fix that.
I,
I can fix that as well.
I get in the inn and I go to the first floor where everybody is.
Okay, and I'll just go. Actually, you were all in this room earlier. What were you talking about?
Want to know?
It depends. Is it worthwhile knowing?
Yes. It could mean your life.
We have a plan. Well, I have most of a plan.
Most of or part of?
What percentage of a plan do you have?
About half a plan.
Now, do I quote Guardians of the Galaxy here, or do I just go with what I want to say?
You didn't say
I've got 12% of a plan.
That's not much of a plan.
That's a fake laugh. That's real.
Sorry.
We've got most of a plan. It's the getting out part that's the issue at the moment. We have in our possession a letter that shows that the dragon's employers, masters, whatever you want to call them, don't trust him. And we're
Okay.
sort of conspiring against him. My hope is to use the dragon's prideful nature and make it turn.
So, this letter, so to speak, is it legit? How did you come across it?
Found it in the box in the water.
Okay.
It was part of the ship.
So, someone
The
on the
first-
ship didn't trust the dragon that blew up the ship.
The first mate was directly involved in this conspiracy against us.
Okay.
And he's
But do you
dead.
not see the craziness of your plan?
Oh, I see the craziness, but I also see the benefit.
So, this person who was involved with the chromatic eye, who was on the ship that the dragon blew up, did not trust the dragon before the dragon blew up the ship.
No. Someone else who was not on the ship didn't trust the dragon to do the job and told the first mate that if he failed to do the job, to kill us. Because that went bloody well for him.
Okay. Well, I did think it sounded a bit crazy that someone who got blown up and killed by the dragon wouldn't trust the dragon.
Yeah, you can see why he wouldn't, though. Come on, Mantra. You love a little bit of crazy.
So what point of this plan is worthwhile knowing? As
We're
far as
gonna
I'm
make the
aware,
We're gonna
Your
make the
plan
dragon
is-
turn.
I'm going to show this dragon who's going to be too proud to read a sheet of paper.
He'll read it.
You think? Or would he see Van Zan's shield again and just attack out of hatred?
Maybe we don't take the paladin.
Probably a good idea.
You're left
Now.
out.
Maybe we don't take the paladin. Maybe we don't take the goblin. Since the dragon was also told to kill the goblin and has actually failed, that might upset him.
I kind of
I love
taunted
how
the
you
dragon a
remember
lot.
that after inviting me, by the way.
Yeah, I just remembered,
You're-
didn't it?
You're at the shop. You're fine.
I forgot. Fuck off. I'm old.
So, when we all battled the dragon as a group together and barely made it out alive, no offense, Neil. We you intend to fight it without some people?
Fight it? No. I
Then
want.
What do you do if things go tits up?
We run away. Ekul has an invisibility spell, a dimension door. I can throw up a wall of fire. Bish bash
Oh, a
bosh, we run
dragon
out of
and
the bloody
fire.
cake.
You
It's
think a dragon would be scared of fire?
I'm
It's a
hoping the
lightning
initial
dragon.
shock will give us at least a couple of seconds. You're not thinking big picture here, Mantra. You're so pessimistic. Thinking
Big
long.
picture is when you turn
Thinking,
an
"Oh, I
entire
might
continent
die.
against
I might
another
Die.
to kill something that inconveniences you.
We could turn a dragon against the people who are trying to kill us. Pretty big picture. Imagine the fun it would be.
Do you think the dragon
often.
would... Fair. The only way it might be plausible would be if there's a chance that a specific assassin is there and gets eaten by the dragon.
You're talking about this master assassin that you're hunting.
I'll get him at some point. Here's the entire reason why I have left my town.
We could use that. Why else would they send the assassin if not because they distrust the dragon? They need the assassin close at hand to kill the dragon.
I don't know where the assassin
Maybe.
is. I don't even know if he's close at hand. No one knows.
So the dragon doesn't know that either.
Ah.
That may be a good point. I'm sure that the majority of the group would not know. However, if both my father and my sister are on this same island, there's a good chance he is here.
One would think. We must sort of going, don't you fucking dare.
Me?
We was up there, don't you dare go talk to that dragon, Nick. Don't do it.
We're all gonna die!
No, we are not all going to die. I have dimension door.
At least
Sorry,
two.
Jan
At
is
least,
going to die!
at least two of us will get out.
I have a new spell that might be fun to play with.
Me too.
I cannot
see that? Prepare to reroll.
I've
Would
already
have a
prepared.
I'm not going in, so
Van Zan's no invited, he'll pass it off.
Yeah, but if you startle it, it might also kill the entire village.
This will be good for like if we do have to reroll just me and Van Zandt interviewing for new members of the party. Like, nah, sorry, but you're not going to be a good fit. Next.
Not crazy enough.
Will you go and try and talk to a dragon one-on-one? No, fuck off. Or more actually, you will? Out! I take this dragon to Scalpy Bob Mountain.
I knock on the door.
Somehow, I do not expect my new spell would work on this dragon.
Anybody there?
Mantra, you are
yes?
sounding like you're a bit game for this. Mad scheme of ours.
Just a scheme.
Just a scheme, just a prank.
I mean,
We
I'm
like
to be
pranks.
honest. If we get this person killed, and I somehow save my sister, that's all I care about. Surviving is not a massive thing.
I've already
But-
promised help to save your sister.
I cannot save my sister if I'm dead.
You'll get better. Trust
Yeah, you'll walk it off.
So yes,
Why
Van
do
knocked
you
the door.
sound interested, Niall? And also, there's a
Wait,
annoying
Van Zandt
rattle
not
at the
again.
door here.
Shh! Everybody shut up. We're talking about something. Talking about
Before
goat
you
ball.
open it, I run out of line of sight from the direct door
I ain't
opening.
gonna open this door.
Come in.
Hello. Ah, here you guys
So there's just three of us sitting like.
Hmm.
Like Dad's just
Why are
walked
you-
in.
Casual guys.
Can I roll stealth?
Are you trying to hide?
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
I'm hiding from anyone.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Uh-oh. 15.
Okay. You hide under the nearby bed.
Not a
Classic.
great side
That's
of
the
place, but
That's the point we're at. Hello, Van
So,
Zandt.
hello, I've got an interesting meeting with the fake mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he wants us out of this town by... What was it? And sun comes up, or he kills everybody. We have to be 20 miles outside of the city by noon. So, yeah, we've got
How's
that
he-
going for us.
How's he
What-
going to
also-
know?
What have you
Yeah,
done to
well.
this place?
Wait, yes, what have you done?
Nothing really.
Yeah,
The one thing he knew,
I
knew a
don't
lot of-
believe it.
he knew a lot about me, which concerns me, and a lot about my father.
What did you do?
We're getting
Nothing,
kicked out of
that's-
this city as well now.
That's just the point. I went in, they grabbed me, brought me to the mayor, well, fake mayor, then threatened
Fake
to
mayor.
chop off a child's finger if I didn't
Oh.
talk. I didn't talk, but they were too pussy to chop off a finger, so yeah.
Oh.
And then they threatened us to leave town. If we didn't leave town, well, they would murder us, or try to, at least.
Hmm.
And then I killed 6 kobolds, but that's a side note.
I kind of want to set the city on fire.
Hmm.
Yeah, was also thinking about that, but
I'm sure
Yeah.
some of them are innocent.
yeah, indeed.
Nah, innocent's a relative term.
But
Hands up if
The
you're
butcher
I'm
was
lawful.
sure
also
some of
there.
them haven't wronged us.
Hands up if you're lawful good.
Alright. Well,
You
what's
turn
that?
and slap the gnome.
It looks like the majority win.
Wait, how are you lawful good?
Lawful good the same way I'm not a fucking wantee.
I'm just
So
going
we
to
have-
confuse Mage Hand and slap him back.
Well,
Okay.
you've come in at an excellent time because Niall was just about to inform us of the entirety rule, all of the rules of Goat Ball.
Mm.
So I'm sure you must be very thrilled and very, very, very enticed to stay.
Yes, I'm interested in Goat Ball.
So, we move on.
You get an arena, 60 foot by 30 foot, 2 teams of 4 players.
Ooh, interesting.
Alvor,
Let me get notes.
so
Wait,
you find the items you're looking for. And what else you want to do? Anything else you want to look for, or
I know this is in very poor taste, but I am like, does she have some sort of cash register or like coin pot behind the counter?
Are you going to rob, you dirty bastard?
I said I was going shoplifting.
give me another perception check?
Well, I think you had the strength to lift the entire shop.
Sugar. That is 15.
Okay. You find what you going to safely presume would be the counter where she would normally operate. In fact, you've been here before. You know exactly where this is. You look around. You don't see anywhere if any ports or holes or any boxes that you can see, any lock boxes. That would imply there is cash inside. No gold, gems, or any wealth. But you do hear a metal box rattling outside that sounds like it does have some money inside it.
Outside is on outside the general store?
Indeed.
Hmm. Right, okay. Like, can you do me a favor and actually send me what I found? Because I've just been looking for ink and any, like, bits of paper that are probably, like, going to be useful.
That's fine. You picked up where you needed to go. We'll do that later.
Right, okay.
You hear it again. Shh, shh.
Right, okay. I'm going to just quickly have a wee check around and then just casually, like, go back out the way I came as though I'm just, like, leaving after cleaning. Like, I'm meant to be there. Like,
Okay.
so just... hang me out.
You come through the door, push it shut, clicks and locks. You hear that rattle again. Not probably about 20 feet behind you.
Right, okay. Can I just casually look to try and figure out the source of this?
Oh, it's very clear. Right in the middle of the street, in fact, just across the road, there is a man with a scimitar blade at his hilt and a crossbow in one hand, holding a metal lockbox, looking at you. Is this what you're looking for?
I'm just going to casually walk that way.
As you
Just start walking away.
As you go walk to the right,
Shit.
another figure steps out. This guy, similar overalls, hold with two well-placed hilts of daggers on his belt, and just pulls his arm, blocks your path. You going somewhere?
Gentlemen. Yes, actually, I've just finished up doing a little favour for the Softfoot sisters, and now I'm going to take my leave. So, if you wouldn't mind just scooching over just a little bit.
The one that was holding the box and just throws it down to the side. Loud clattering bang that permeates throughout the thunderstorm itself. Says, "That's not how things work, little green sister. I hear there's a good price on your head."
Is
Oh.
that so?
You hear another
Tell me.
voice, but 30 feet behind you. "Yep, and we're here to collect."
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whatever they're asking you for, I can easily provide double. Don't get me wrong, the target's a little less challenging, but
What?
you want easy money, I can give you easy money.
The one that's in the across the road from the shop itself. How about we kill you and take that money ourselves and then get paid?
Oh, you assume that I'm stupid enough to have it on my person?
I'm sure you carry papers that allow us to get access to your bank, or maybe some sort of note. Maybe one of your friends could tell us where you hide your money. Huh.
I very much doubt that. You think that I trust anybody else with my banking information? Business 101, boys.
So, we're gonna do this quietly, or do we? I have to put points this like crossbow towards you, aims it to you towards your feet, or do I have to pin you down first?
You're gonna have to aim a little bit higher. I don't dance.
I wasn't aiming for the ground.
Shall I load up Astral then?
Yes, please roll initiative.
Thank you.
And if you don't dance, then you're no friend of mine.
Trust me, I need a lot more vodka in me before I even do the Macarena.
Oh, I can't no sim.
I know, I'm an absolute miserable bitch. That is 12 plus initiative, so that is 15.
15. Okay. Okay, so the one in front of you is up first. No, sorry, the one behind you actually is up first. Okay. let's just grab her and pull her somewhere quiet so we can cover up. And he begins walking up to you. And he is going to go grab your arm.
Alright.
Does a 7 hit.
Nope.
So he goes to grab your arm. And you just tug it away. And give him a side glance.
What happened to the last person that touched you?
Mm-hmm. Did not end well for them.
The guy
Do I
says,
touch
look,
me?
enough, let's just kill her. It doesn't matter. Takes crossbow, aims at you.
Pardon me, sir.
Takes 2 shots against you. Actually, no, 1 shot, reloads quite quickly and really dexterously. Takes no shots. So that's a 12, which doesn't hit, and a natural 1, as he's too afraid. He says, would you move? I don't want to hit you! Other guy runs in and goes, just grab her. Goes for a grab as well. That is a natural 2, so that is definitely not going to happen. Alvivar, you're up.
Right, okay. Since the both of them are within stabbing range, I'm just going to take out my necrotic weapon and I am going to stab lackey number 1.
Go for it. Roll for that.
Since he has already pissed me off. Does a 18 hit?
It... Did I even do the... Yeah, it does.
Excellent. So that is a... So, wait a minute. No, sorry, that's the wrong dice. Fuck. Okay, so that is 2 plus 3. Weapon also has plus 2 to attacks. So that is a total of 7.
7. Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So... He grabs you, you duck and just go straight to the knee. He just goes, ah! Oh! Okay. What do you want to do with your offhand? I'm sure you have a weapon as well at the same time.
No, actually, what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and just use one of my others. Actually, you know, yeah, I'll use my offhand dagger as well. So... Okay, that clearly doesn't hit. 6.
Yeah, that misses.
Right, okay. So, yep, that's me. And I can use dash as well, can't I? So...
No, you've only got your move action left.
Right. Okay then, so I'm just going to go ahead and push past lackey number 2 and move over here.
Okay, so 2 opportunity attacks, I believe, or is it 3? Is it with advantage? No, 2 opportunity attacks against you. 1 was a 15, the other was a 11. Did I feel this hit?
Mm-mm.
Perfect, okay. Anything else, Widow?
No, because I can't switch weapons, can I?
It'll be an action to change your weapons.
Right, okay, I'll save that for afterwards. I'll just, I'll just kind of leave it at that. Just kind of go close, but no, boys.
That's fine. So... Lucky number 1 is up first. And is going to move to here. And again, attempt to grapple you. That is a 16 to hit.
Just misses.
He gets physically upset trying to grab you. He then uses a bonus action and goes to his blade and starts putting some oil on it, some sort of chemical on it.
Vaseline.
Bandit Ambusher. He is going to move into this position here.
We can't see everyone on stream. Your stream, your astral stream.
Oh yeah, the astral's a bit too far
Yeah,
over to
there
the
we go.
left too.
That's fine. So, apologies. Thank you. Keep an eye on that. Put that there. Okay, so thank you for that. And he's going to take another shot with his light crossbow and fire 2 bolts at you. One was a 21, and the
Okay,
other
that
was a
hits.
natural 20.
Right. Okay. Yeah, they both hit.
Okay. So the first one deals 11 points of piercing damage. And the second one, 10 points of piercing damage.
Well, at least your aim's getting better.
Whoa.
Bandit 2 runs up to you. Attempts to grab you as well. And that's a 19 to hit.
Damn it. Yep, that hits.
Okay, you're grappled. Okay, perfect. And he's going to drag you and pull you in that direction. Moved up that far. That's fine. Perfect.
He's
Okay.
technically ending his turn within 5 feet of me, right?
Yep.
Okay, because that gives me an opportunity attack. Wait a minute, no.
No, that's
Sorry,
if they
an
move out of
opportunity
your
to
reach.
escape. Yeah, sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
Didn't Lucky 1 move out your reach?
No, because he was standing there. She was pulled. That's different.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
They're technically larger than me, right?
Yes.
Okay. This guy's pissed me off now, so I'm going to use Fury the Small to inflict an extra 7 damage on the person that's grappled me. And I'm going to go ahead and use Inflict Wounds. Just like touch behind me and go, let go of me.
1 second. Does that not require you to make an immediate attack with this Fury Small Sword?
Hang on a second, let me just bring it back up. So, once per short rest, you can deal an extra 7 damage to a creature with a size larger than yours.
Okay. So roll for attack for your inflict wounds from your dagger. And remember to supercharge.
Okay, it does a 19 hit.
It does roll for damage.
Excellent. That's 3d10 plus 7. So that's 15. 24. And 31.
Okay, perfect. So he squeals manly, but not so manly. He still holds on to you. He still got you, but he's physically shaking and hurt.
Right,
You get your
okay,
bonus
so
and you got your move
still-
action. But you won't be able to move because you're still grappled.
Yep. So I'll just take another. Wait a minute, actually. Yeah, I'll just take another stab at him with my +1 dagger.
You won't be able to. Because your weapon, an offhand attack requires you to make take an action to attack with a weapon. Use a spell.
Okay. Right. Okay. Fair enough then. So like, I've already used inflict wounds. That's the only useful spell I can think of. Well, actually, no, I do have another option. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try Tasha's hideous laughter again, since I do actually have tiny tarts and a
You will
feather.
not be able to cast another spell this turn because you've already cast a spell.
Why'd you tell me you cast a spell then?
I said you use an action to cast a spell. That's what I said.
Right, okay, fair enough then, I misheard you.
Yep.
Right, okay, like, since I can't do anything else, I'll end my turn.
Okay. Bandit 1 also grabs you. Yeah, that's an 18.
Damn it.
Okay.
Hits.
Both drag you to about here and hold you still. Hopefully this guy's got enough movement. Yep, he does. He's going to move up to here. And he's going to take another step forward. He's going to hold the crossbow to your head. Any last words for your friends?
Okay, at this point, I'm going to try and summon Toto.
You would normally do it as an action as part of your turn, but due to what we already discussed, he's already in the fight. As he aims the crossbow directly at your head, you hear this panting coming in from your right ear. Bam. This direwolf soon comes out of the darkness and plows straight into the bandit ambusher. Everybody freaks out and says, "What the fuck is that?" Huh, it's a wolf. I'm out of here, man. I didn't figure to fight wolves. They begin dispersing in different directions. Anything you want to do?
I'm just going to yell after them. What? He ain't with you?
No, they're fleeing. No response.
Right, okay. I'm just going to look over at the Direwolf and be like, thanks?
Just looks at
Just gonna
you.
give him a little, just gonna give him a little scratch behind the ear. Very stern animal, aren't you?
He's sniffing
Alright
you
then.
over and just brushes against you quite hard.
I'm not food, okay?
Just keeps looking around. Head lowers. Your turn. Points directly ahead. Keeps an eye and just sees people running by, including the guy with the crossbow. Runs in the same direction the other guys went. Behind the buildings.
Yeah, I'm just going. I can't actually whistle, but I'm just going to whistle at the guy and just be like, "Hey, over here!"
No, he's running away. He's quite far already.
All right then. What am I meant to do with you exactly?
He looks at you. Gives you a stare. Expectant stare.
Well,
Hint, rations.
I suppose you want a reward for that then. You technically did get me out of a bind, so I'm just going to go into my bag and just bring out like one of my rations. I know you just after bailing me out, but still, gotta know I can trust you. Paw?
Paw the face.
Close enough, we'll work on that. And I just like chuck the ration into the air for him to catch.
He then pushes you to actually get the ration itself, stepping on you. Oh.
I'm just gonna lie on the ground like too much fluff.
And just sits there eating, stepping off you a little bit to pick up all the scraps in the ration pack that you gave him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try shoving him off it, just like
No, he
So
stepped beside you.
Is this direwolf going to be based on Starve?
loosely.
It could
Ask
be.
her for a paw and she slaps you in the face with a paw.
Oh, I know, I've been on the receiving end of that.
And then if you hold a treat up, she'll take your fingers.
Right. Okay then. I'm guessing that you're with me then?
Make an insight check.
Okay, that's a 9 plus 6, so 15.
15, okay. You look at the animal itself, and there's a familiarity with this creature that you're sensing. For some reason, 3 animals come to your mind as you're reminded by the markings on this creature's skin, as it seems like it has some sort of magical rune tattoo on its shoulders. You remember a turtle, a hawk, and a wolf. That's all you remember.
Why do you seem familiar? Oh well.
He gives you
Come
the
on.
proverbial dog-style eye roll at you and just begins walking off towards the broken shore inn, believe it or not.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait for me, would you? Only got little short goblin legs.
Okay. What are you guys up to? How goes that gold ball?
And that's how many points you need to win the game.
Okay, wait. I'm writing this down. Okay. How many points?
I fall to sleep at this point.
At this point, I am.
Echo, you're from the future. How did the Goat Ball League go?
I blew it up
So I
because
know
it's
where-
so boring.
But
By
there was
now-
one.
By now, I've sneaked out from under the bed and just lay on the bed with a pillow over my head.
I'm just sitting like that.
There's a lot of money to be made in this.
Can you repeat chapter 2? Because I think
Chapter 2!
Ah yes, the Far Side rule.
Ah, yes.
Okay. So, with that explanation gone, Mantra crying, screaming silently into the pillow. Tetsu wondering why his keg is empty.
Wait, what?
Your keg.
Who the fuck stole my juice?
You did.
No, I didn't drink all of it.
The beefy.
After that, yes, you did. After that, you did.
After listening to that boring thing, even I was drinking it.
The one that picks up a keg twice his size.
Every now and then, if you make a good perception check, you would notice this mug floating across, filling up, and then floating back to Mantra.
Looks like I need a new keg then.
However,
I'm with it.
and a large furry friend has entered the inn.
I'm still in the
Not
house. So
Everybody's upstairs.
Is the innkeeper not going to say anything about this wolf coming in?
Everybody make a perception check if you've been drinking with disadvantage.
But surely with the amount that Tetsu drinks, that shouldn't matter.
16.
Why does it have to be disadvantage?
Anybody that wants a chuckle.
Because you're buried into your drink trying to ignore all forms of sound
No,
and
I was-
conversation.
Well, to be honest, I can't make a perception check because I currently have a pillow
pillow.
covering my ears. And I'm quietly going, no!
18.
14.
Okay.
16.
You hear a scream downstairs.
I go running downstairs.
I
might have heard it with my
Everybody, if you see everybody rushing out the room as they would, you would felt the rumble, people leaving that quickly. Yep.
I would have
I
felt it,
got
I
a
wouldn't have
6.
saw it. My eyes were covered as well.
I only got a 6. I'm like, where
That's
did everyone
fine.
go?
That's right. You saw everybody leave that did hear it with a 10 or higher. Those who come downstairs, there is a direwolf in the middle of the inn.
I'm starting to ready to cast Fireball.
Get firebolt. I've got Eldritch Blast
No, no.
ready.
Firebolt, yeah. Not
Right.
ball, bolt. Because I'm scared of wolves. Somebody tried to feed me to them.
I recall my familiar.
I'm just going to step out from behind this big furry beast and just be like, hey guys.
Oh,
Run!
well.
Get out of the way!
What?
If I barbecue this thing.
Ah, relax. He's friendly. I'm just going to scratch underneath his chin.
It seems very friendly.
It takes a little bit getting used to, but I don't understand how, but this fireball knows me. I don't quite know how, but it just stopped me from getting skewered. So, yeah, I kind of owe him a solid here.
All of a sudden you hear a thud as this thing sits and goes.
On that, I'm like, maybe it's best we don't go anywhere alone. Then.
Clocks him back to backsy.
Oh, it listens to me at least.
I'm just slowly grabbing my quarterstaff just in case the thing comes running at me.
Now, I know a little bit about animal chemistry.
It clocks the stick.
Is the tail straight up? If the tail's straight up, it's in hunting mode.
It's now
Like
wagging
wolves.
profusely as Tetsu
Oh, it's
drew
happy
his
then,
staff.
it's not. Cool.
Well, Tetsu just drew his quarterstaff, so it's now going.
Yeah,
Cool.
Tetsu.
Yes?
I think it's probably best to put the quarterstaff away before it starts wanting to play.
I think it already does.
Throw it. It'll be funny.
Do you have a spare quarterstaff that can deal fire damage for me?
Oh, one of
we
your
did,
other
didn't we?
ones.
Didn't we actually have a
Throw
spare
the
one?
depth.
We
He did
funny.
actually.
Echo has it.
I.
Echo, give me your stick.
Don't you have a stick of the python?
Look, I tell you what,
I'm
I
not
ain't going
throwing my
anywhere
fucking
near-
stuff.
I ain't going near that dog. It's much bigger than me, and look at its teeth.
Give the stick to one of us then. We'll bloody throw it.
If it hasn't ate me yet, and you know how grating and annoying I am, I think
Yes.
everybody else will be fine.
How trained is it? How
Can it do a backflip? Bet it
No, I
can't.
don't necessarily mean that. What is it self-control like?
I think so.
For example,
That's that?
You've known it for 5 minutes.
I sort of snap my fingers and I create a large cat illusion in the middle of the place, just to see if the wolf reacts to it.
Wolf sort of goes lower and submerges underneath between the tables.
Oh, good.
Thump.
Let's look over it and
Thump.
Let's look over it and
You
go,
see-
no.
You just see chairs move a little bit. Let's get progressively closer towards the cat illusion.
Slowly moving further away from the illusion.
And he just comes up and just sits on the illusion.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It
I mean,
didn't try eat it.
At this point, I'm gonna get these extra quarter stuff out and throw it at Tetsu. I'm just not noticing, but
Dash! Straight at Tetsu.
I throw them.
Two. Please make a dexterity
Um,
saving throw.
If we're going to draw this much attention, I'm away back upstairs. Everyone still thinks I'm dead.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah, so what do you do,
No,
Tetsu?
well-
Can I just take this opportunity to nudge Mantra, to nudge Echo, and to nudge Niall, and draw attention to the fact that there's a dragon that needs to talk to?
And Mantra, they know
Yes?
you're alive. They know you're alive.
How?
Fucking
Fake
talking
mayor.
to us.
Fake Mayor told me. He knows you're alive, so.
Alright.
I bet the paladin blabs.
Probably.
The paladins are grass.
They usually do refuse to lie or hide the truth.
Have you
what
met
did
this
you say?
paladin?
He
What
did
did you say
also
the
mention
guy's
he failed
name?
to save a child. Yes?
Yes. What did you say the guy's name was?
Boris.
Boris.
What's his
Boris
name?
who?
Or is the assistant mayor?
Does he have a clue what he's doing?
It's
What was
Joris
his
Bonson.
surname?
Eddington.
Eddington.
Boris
They would-
Eddington.
Joris Bonson.
Very nice. Okay.
So you playing that doesn't work anymore.
I imagine so.
So what do you do there, Tetsu?
So you wait, hang on a second. You said that means I spent an entire day doing almost fuck all for no reason. Oh come on.
Well,
I
Yeah,
you,
throw
not
them.
my
you need
problem.
the unwind time.
I was fit and healthy. I got healed up.
Just button
So all is good.
I threw them
from where?
away for fucking me.
Okay. So while everybody was still downstairs at this point. Okay,
Ideally, not where someone's standing.
you threw it back at the wolf, but the wolf is travelling so fast towards you, you get tackled with the stick in its mouth. Thud. Can you make a dexterity save? No, in fact, Constitution saving throw. You didn't have time to avoid
come
us from
on.
attacking.
Oh, Jesus.
How has the monk managed to die when playing fetch?
He's drunk.
I'm sorry.
So,
Okay.
Constitution. Oh fuck.
Alvevo, your dog killed the monk.
It won't be the first thing.
11.
He was
11.
only trying to
11.
play.
11.
11.
11.
11.
11!
We won't go any further than that.
So I'm going to put this against his athletics check, because he did jump and leap across the tables to catch that stick.
Surely I should have been able to do the same. Dodge out of the way.
You threw the stick. Oh, well, he's already charging you when the stick was thrown. You caught it and you threw it out, and only just to see him almost within point blank when you go to throw it. And that was an 18. Dex check. You
I'm
take
just
5 points of bludgeoning damage from just the sheer impact of a wolf landing on you. You hear several things snapping, including a chair, tables, some furniture.
Alvevo,
Paying the bill.
get your mutt off of me.
He takes out the stick and he just walks off of you and heads upstairs, following everybody else.
That's his back fucked in the game and in real life.
Oh dear.
so sorry.
Sorry. Was that a new offer?
No, it's fine. I can have a joke.
I'm just going to yell after this wolf. Hey! Come here.
He's gone upstairs, he's not listening. But he's got the stick. He has the stick.
It's well trained then.
Yeah, to attack
Obviously.
all the people.
I'm gonna lean down and help Tetsu back to his feet.
Thank you.
I'm genuinely excited.
I'm gonna say, I apologize, but you did ask for that stick.
I didn't. I said you had it.
Well, yeah.
Not anymore!
Alvevo, that dog didn't belong to Fisherman James, did it? It is awful good at knocking the monk down.
Every session.
Yeah, that's your cross to bear.
Obligatory Fisherman James reference achieved.
Look,
Check.
I don't know where it came from. It just it helped me out, and now it won't friggin' it. I don't know how to explain it, but I know that wolf from somewhere.
Well, all I'll say is keep feeding it because I don't want to be its next snack.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
worry, you're barely a mouthful for it.
Yeah.
I'm still a snack.
I think that might be his
You
worry.
think you're a snack?
I think we'll all be fine. It hasn't ate me yet, so clearly it is well maintained metabolism wise. For now though, I'll go get your stick.
Keyword being
It's not mine,
Yeah.
is it?
It's not mine. Don't give me back. I don't want
it
it.
belongs to the wolf now.
The wolf can have it.
Is the wolf proficient in quarterstaff?
Wolf stick.
Will be soon.
I'll get the play
Okay,
opportunity.
Give a short rest. It will tune.
Have to attune to that stuff, yeah.
It'll be like that bear.
So
Well,
you're sure you don't want the stick?
Nope. It can keep the stick. Tell it I gave it the stick, and it will not hurt me.
Relax. As far as I can tell, it's just an overexcited, oversized puppy.
Oh.
That's the problem. Well, what damage it did to Tetsu, what will it do to me?
Fucking crush you! Fucking one-shot you!
My point exactly.
I'm pretty sure.
Ah! Direwolf!
See, it's time to attack Mantra now. This is just not on.
5 points of bludgeoning damage to Mantra, but in real life. Dog.
Hello, Star.
Doggo.
Oh, that's about.
Mental note: put stick next to Mantra when she sleeps. Okay.
Look, I
Trail
don't
of treats.
I don't want to sound like a child here, but I will feed it, I will walk it, I will make sure it's groomed. But there's something about that wolf that is bothering me. There's something about a lot of things that are bothering me, but the wolf stays.
Maybe it wants to come in our little speak to a dragon.
Yes.
Speak to a
If your
dragon.
little wolf friends
Shut the fuck up.
so
Are you
much.
speaking to a dragon?
It's my mount. I've made it look like a dragon.
Are we
He's
still
made his mount look
talking
like a bloody
about
dragon.
this dragon?
We're not talking to the... Yes, we're talking to Echo's mount, which looks like a dragon, okay?
Exactly.
Oh,
Did
I
I,
see.
did I
So
miss
you-
something?
Yes, don't worry about it.
Yes.
I can make my mount look like anything. I made it look like a dragon.
Yes!
That's all.
Really?
We are
Show me.
talking to Echo's
Don't
mount,
see it.
which looks
It's
like
outside.
a dragon.
It's outside. Go have a look.
I go
I will.
outside, have a look.
Oh,
You know,
fuck.
if you're taking requests, Echo, how about let's see now. Or what is it that you call those things? Oh yeah, a pachyderm.
What? Back there.
Yeah, an elephant.
I like silence,
Oh.
personally. Thank you.
And that moment is now dead and buried.
Gentlemen, shall we?
Yes.
Okay,
Are you
I'll
referring
follow.
to your phantom steed?
Sorry?
Are you referring to your phantom steed?
Have I done what with it? Summoned it.
No, is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
It has to be a horse-like creature.
No, it doesn't.
It does. A large quasi-real horse-like creature appears in the ground in an unoccupied space. First
Hello?
line.
I'm waiting for this thing to be like a
You
horse
decide,
like
you
information
decide the
wings
creature.
on.
Hi.
Oh yeah, horse-like creature. Oh shit. Oh well.
It's a very mutated and very disfigured dragon.
So where's
It,
the
it could
dragon?
be like one of those worm guard things. It has 4 legs. It doesn't have wings. It has a tail. It has a head. That's horse-like.
Hmm.
In the
That's
same
what
regard,
Direwolf has
in the
the
same
same.
regard, like a tiger's horse-like.
Exactly.
It has a costume on, okay?
Did you
It's a
cast
tra-
this guy's self on
It's
the
a transmog. You unlocked that pre-order item to make it look like a dragon.
What have I told you about buying premium content?
Fuck's sake, Echo! Stop buying the microtransactions.
Mantra, you were saying. Mantra? You were saying something a minute ago?
Oh no, I gave up saying it. It's fine.
Man just sneaks off upstairs.
What are you saying?
Mantra,
You want to come with?
as you enter the door gets pushed open, and then you hear a clatter and a bump. You hear some 2 pieces of wood rubbing together.
Okay. Oh.
Bang again.
Broken.
Door moves, doesn't open all the way.
I open a door.
And you just see a tail move away further down the hallway.
Nice. I suppose I could let it stay.
So, what are you guys doing then?
I want to know who's coming to talk to this dragon.
I've went out to see this magical dragon steed.
Tetsu's outside to see the horse.
Dragons are a bit different in Eccles time.
Will Mantra be joining us to see the dragon? You seemed game for it for a minute there.
Need to go
If yous are going, then I suppose I would tag along.
Go on.
How are we going to get to see the dragon?
But you do realise there's like a couple of hundred people before we can see the dragon, yeah?
Visibility.
How many people can you shroud?
4.
4?
4.
So we can only take 4.
How do we get back?
Well, you've got legs, haven't you? Presumably they work.
I'd like them to stay that way.
Well, so
You've
would
got an
I.
hour to get to the find your way to the dragon, hope the dragon's even there, and then get back out all within an hour.
Look, if the dragon's not there, we could short rest though, and then get the spell back and get away again.
Well, that is...
A long rest from
presume-
each spells.
We could...
No, I have a special ability that a short rest can be 1 long rest.
Well, for
So-
some of your spell slots. There's a limited, I think it's your proficiency or something.
There you go, once per day it's arcane recovery.
Yeah.
Once per day we finish it up to a level 4, which is what it is.
That's it.
So we could theoretically go in, hide somewhere, have a short rest, and then get out.
We could.
Are you saying this is fucking possible? Because I didn't think it was.
I still don't think it
It was
is,
your
but
fucking plan,
I
isn't it?
know!
I've not heard that plan.
If the worst, I'm gonna send a message just to say Thanos. Worst things come to worst, I can save us too. We will be fine.
I'm starting to think that this is how all great moments in history happen. Just like, I didn't think this would actually work.
It's like one of those fucking once more into the breach to your friends moments. I'm just like, fuck it.
Excuse me.
So,
Hmm?
if what?
Excuse me.
What?
You,
What do you want?
you look around and you see Joey. Says,
Oh no.
"You heading to go fight the dragon?
No.
I know
Who
where
told
the.
you
I
that?
know how to find the secret. I know the secret place to the hideout.
Who told you we were going to fight the dragon?
You said you were going to deal with it when you said you were
We
coming
fight-
to my town.
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all.
You all said it when you spoke to
Are we fighting
Arthur.
a dragon?
We said we were avoiding the dragon. Did we not? I can't remember. I'm old.
We did say to Arthur.
Mhm.
Yeah,
and we
I
didn't
know
think that
where
he
the
was listening
hideout
to
is.
every
There's a
episode.
trap door in the warehouse by the fishing docks. They've been I saw. That's where they tried to take me earlier. When they were threatening me about something. My finger. Anyway. Yeah. I found a way in for you.
I'm going to cast a dirty look at Van Zandt. Just for no reason. For no reason.
Charisma save
Are
for
we fighting a dragon?
It just hasn't had enough dirty looks today, I think.
But yeah, when I had said I was going upstairs, I'm just literally just staying at a stairwell out of the line of sight of the front of the place. So I can still hear what's going on. I'm slightly tempted to try something.
Do it.
So am I, but I don't think you'll like it.
Do it.
What are you
Always do it.
thinking of? Because mine involves a second level spell.
Mine involves a cantrip.
Do it.
300-foot range.
Oh, a 300-foot range cantrip, that does damage, right?
No! If I miss.
Well, my second level spell does not do damage.
You do your thing first. And then I'll not do mine because I won't be held responsible for that.
Okay. Can Joy roll a wisdom saving throw?
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
This is going to end badly,
Oh yes.
and I'm excited
town
to
was-
see how.
The town was dead anyway, so you know.
Alvar.
Hmm? But
You are being.
He wants you to go and look at the dice roll.
Thou art
Either roll the
summoned.
natural 1 or a natural 20.
It's a
the-
natural something.
Ends here. Not touching it.
It's going to be a natural 1, I bet.
It's
I
gonna
hope
be a
it is.
White dice. White
Was that
here.
20?
Over here.
It wouldn't show.
White
up.
dice.
Alright, actually,
White d20.
those things are fucking weighted. You're cheeky bastards.
It's a 20. Isn't
It's a
it?
natural 20.
Damn it!
Because
What
there
did you try and
is
do?
0 dice.
You got
What did you-
outsmarted by a kid.
So,
What did you try and do, Mantra? Tell me.
Well, I don't think he actually notices me try to cast a spell.
Do you need a,
From what I
do you need a
can
reroll?
tell.
There.
A reroll might be nice, but no, I didn't roll anything, so it would have to be him rerolling.
Yeah, do you want me to force a reroll?
are you aware that she's doing this? Echo?
Presumably stand with us. Oh well, I right.
Because this is verbal and somatic, so if he noticed I was doing a spell,
I have high passive perception.
But do you know who she's casting on? And what she's doing?
Alright,
Basically,
if I can hear what she's casting, though, I might know, because the spells I know from spells.
so you
Yeah.
will recognize
you
the spell.
know,
This is a wizard spell. You've not seen it used ever before, but you recognize the incantation. And
So I
I'm
know
going to
what it is.
safely assume this is. Not that one, the other one, the. Detect thoughts.
Well, as I said, none of us have got anything else to hide, so I would assume I'm just casting it on the kid, so I will cast a reroll.
That bounced!
Well, I should think so. That's not a roll. That's a fucking drop.
no, that's like, oh, I'll line it up with 20.
Right, so
and
I've got
drop.
So your DC
13.
is 13.
Did not work.
It did not work.
Alright.
Still safe.
If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, target knows that you're probing into its mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by your int check. If it succeeds, the spell ends. So,
Yeah, it didn't work.
I don't like the sound of that second part.
yeah. But yeah, and I'll just casually say,
What are you
hopefully
doing to me?
distract them. How do you come to know of the trapdoor?
I told you they were taking me there after they threatened to cut off my finger. They were going to take me to the place I got away.
I wasn't doing
And how did
anything.
you get away?
Big guy, clumsy.
Hello.
Sit down.
I'm faster
mean,
I'm faster
from-
than him anyway, so I ran straight here.
Yeah, I can contest that. They are pretty clumsy.
You know, you can make insight checks to see if he's lying or not.
Yeah, I think I will be.
Go for it.
What's my insight? And again, I can't see insight for some reason because I am blind.
17.
4.
Why can I not see? Oh,
21.
okay.
My rolls are terrible.
7.
Vanzan Mantra, you're not convinced. Everybody else is happily convinced that this guy has been genuine.
I don't trust him. I'm gonna say it. And I know he can see it, hear me.
Yeah.
However,
I don't like your tail. Just walks away.
we will see through with his suggestions. If he says he has seen it, we'll find out.
But if it is real, then the thing that was spoken about would be much easier.
Yes,
You're
we just need to
suggesting
make sure we do not walk into a trap.
you're suggesting we use this secret entrance to fulfill our goal. Well,
Correct.
What goal?
Are there many people around?
Well,
If
I
there
was
were,
still
I
out.
don't think they are now.
Well, a wolf was there, so it might have scared people away.
Mm.
No, the
Making
bartender's
cheers.
there. The same guy you guys spoke to yesterday. He says, "Go fuck him up. Take that dog out of here, please."
go fuck him up! Go
Yeah,
fuck-
sorry, I didn't realise you guys had a no pet policy. You know, with you letting the tabaxi have a room.
How we let you
What?
keep the cat in here and the other cat and the bunny thing. By the way, she's not here anymore.
What?
The who?
The
What?
kid that
This
came with you
one.
guys, she left, but she baked a lot of food here.
Where'd she go? When?
I don't know. She left earlier when you guys were upstairs.
How did I not notice?
Yeah,
Same
I thought
here.
you were
You were
babysitting.
dead.
No, I was alive afterwards, and... Huh. I
She
guess I
didn't know.
can't protect anyone, can I?
Okay, you know how you were looking for a kid to adopt in this town? Yeah, I'm not supporting that application anymore.
What did she leave
What or when?
behind?
Vanzan, we have a very special task for you to do. You have to go and find Thea while we're busy resting.
Is he resting?
Yes.
Hmm. All on my own. I can do
No,
that.
Tetsu can go with you. And I'll reserve
What?
to go with you too.
So,
What?
What?
Is there something in particular you don't want us to find out about?
No, I just think you need to go find them whilst we rest. We need to read upon our magics. Obviously.
What?
And me as well. I tried to spell it, didn't work.
What?
Okay, I know what rest is code for. Okay, I had 2 brothers. We'll let you have your rest. Okay.
Calm down. We're not gonna fuck
And
each
then
other.
I'll just casually speak in Thieves' Cant. If we're not back in a few hours, then maybe worry.
What?
And I'm just going to reply back in Thieves' Cant. So, start preparing your funeral. Okay, I found
So-
something lovely and black for you.
What? What am I missing here? What is going on?
We're talking a different
I'm-
language.
I'm gonna send a message. I'm going. I've tried to get rid of them so we can go to our dragon.
I thought we were going to use the secret entrance for that.
Yes, but we don't want the paladin to come with us to entice the
Well,
dragon.
we can just tell the paladin that. He won't take it personally. Maybe. If one of you words it nicely.
Echolistic with words.
I'm not. I'm blunt at
Right.
this point.
At this point, I'm going to gather everyone in the middle of the room and I'm going to explain my plan to them,
How
Okay.
tight?
including the paladin. I'm going to explain it to Van Zandt and I'm going to explicitly explain why he cannot be there.
Oh, I'm gonna watch some.
It's my. I'm listening.
It's your
Do you have
shield.
something to tell? Shield, my shield. Yes.
The minute
What
the
about
dragon
it?
saw your shield, it went a little. What's the word I'm looking for? Alvevo, that's that word you like to use a lot. Crazy!
Whoa.
When we are trying to diplomatically speak with a dragon, we don't want it focused on you. Or indeed Alvevor's little green target.
Okay.
We'd like Alvevor's intestines to stay inside, preferably. It's negotiable, but it's preferable.
Well, preferably inside her, not inside the dragon.
Well, inside, it's relative, we'll see.
To me, Sultanos.
Well, I am trying. I
Well,
said
can-
preferable, but it is negotiable.
And then in Thief's Cant,
I
I'll
can-
also say, let's hope none of the cat hairs stick to the black.
Well, I don't have to use my shield. I have a two-hander. I can use that one
Well,
instead of my
that-
shield and my.
That would be preferable. Any symbols of your god might, what's the word, piss it off?
Would
It's
the
a
dragon
blue-
not recognize our faces?
Definitely gonna recognize
It is a
me.
blue dragon's. Blue dragon scale greatsword, but he won't know.
Well, maybe we could try and hide the blue dragon weapons as well. We would rather it not vaporize us.
And then I pull out a blue dragon claw dagger and go,
Yes,
Maybe.
you're very good at that hiding, aren't you?
and then it's gone.
Oh, look, magic.
And don't we have a spare shield in one of our bags?
Quite possibly.
I
We
can
can work
equip
that.
that one.
You can work that out
Good.
amongst yourselves. I'm not your mummy. I'm not doing that.
But I'm
So-
going. Blue dragon has to die. I'm the one killing it. So
Here
maybe
is
killing it.
here's the part you won't like. The goal is not to kill the dragon immediately.
But it dies in the end.
If eventually the dragon dies, yes, eventually you can have your little bloodlust party and dance around in its organs if that's what you bloody well want to do. But
Oh, okay, I'll come.
Banzan, make a religion check for me.
primarily we
Religion.
want to save the dragon and keep it on side.
Religion. 17.
Okay, yeah. This would go against your tenets as a paladin under the Order of a Bahamut to make a deal or work with a chromatic dragon. They're by definition an evil beast that must be slain. And
Even
not
though we're
harvested.
tricking it.
Dragon.
As opposed to other times, it totally goes by the paladin. Agreed.
Dragon has to die.
And it will. We're
The
using
point-
it for our own purposes.
The point of this exercise is to show flexibility. Yes? We're going to use the dragon. And here's where it gets
kill?
and here's where it gets spicy. You're gonna love this. We're gonna use it to expose our enemies and at the very least get a little bit of information. We will negotiate for information at first. We can then leave the dragon in peace for a time.
No, it has to die.
And this is why we didn't want to tell you the plan.
But if we leave
No,
him
you did.
outside, he's not making a deal.
You're not involved. You don't even know it's happening.
I do now.
Not really.
Well, yes.
Have you ever played a strategy style board game where you have to plan a few moves ahead? There could be one where you have what you may call pawns that you send in first.
Just pull out my dragon chess set.
The dragon is one of our pawns.
Potential pawns. Potential.
That needs to die.
I mean, if it doesn't cooperate, we kill it.
Yes,
Vanzand.
it needs to die. Get rid
Yes,
of it.
it will.
Like,
You
I'm
people.
inclined to agree with Sultanos on this one because think of it this way: we are outnumbered and outgunned currently. So, I mean, Mantra was very nearly skewered, as was I. And I think we can all agree we need to have a bit more of a level playing field. So, bargaining or bending your beliefs just a little tiny bit might have a bigger payoff. I mean,
How about just a slight what's the word? Don't use this word often.
Compromise?
Yes, that's the one. Compromise, a slight compromise here,
I've got one
or
track
maybe an
return.
agreement. If we can convince the dragon that its current masters, owners, or the people it's helping out, I don't quite know what relationship they have, do not trust it. And if we can make it want to kill them,
Or
we
at the
could
very least-
potentially just join the fight and kill the dragon at the same time as killing the enemies.
At the very least, shake its beliefs.
And then
You
kill
do
the
not
dragon.
need to leave with the dragon alive.
The dragon will die. That is
Or
the
the
I
dragon
would-
dies, or I die.
Well, as
That's-
far as I am concerned, the beliefs of our unfortunately rule-abiding paladin is that the dragon has to be slain by his sword, yes? So if that is the case, why don't we make it take out a few of its enemies, weaken a dragon, and then finish off the dragon ourselves?
Either way, the dragon dies.
Within the same short period of time. Ideally somewhere where the dragon can't just fly off like a coward.
It
Van
won't.
Zandt,
It has.
you
Dagger.
you recall the undead army that destroyed your home, don't you?
Yes.
Good memory, isn't it? There is currently a much larger undead army headed for the kingdom of Dosh.
Yes.
What if we could persuade, say, a dragon to deal with that? Save a kingdom.
Which one?
The
Great
Now, Lima, you gave me the name of this the other day, and I have forgotten it.
Which one?
You know what one?
I don't know.
The kingdom in which the undead
one
army is
that-
headed.
The one that the head cunt is taking his undead army to.
Dosh.
Dosh. That's what I
Yes,
said. Dosh. I
the
said
kingdom of Dosh. Yeah, it's in
Yeah, I
Golov
said
City.
Dosh. I said Dosh, and he said, "What one? What one?
We're going to
That one.
Dosh.
That one." No, the undead army's going to Dosh. We're not there
Yes.
yet.
The
Continuing
undead
on
army.
your religion check. Actually, this is more going to be a bit of a martial check, to be honest with you. Due to what you've already experienced and trained with, you know for sure that a blue dragon would not step anywhere near. Even though deserts are native to blue dragons, that dragon will never go near that undead army. No dragon
Well-
will. And if a dragon was tasked to do anything, it will be very high altitude, strafe and run kills to prevent themselves from being captured and turned into the dragon liches.
Yeah.
That dragon would rather burn Mercador to the ground than go anywhere near Austral. If from what you understand the dragon.
That's negotiable.
Non-dragons I know would do that. They won't sacrifice themselves to an undead army because they're scared to be turned undead. So, anything else to barter? I'll come along
You
and we'll see
could
what happens.
barter and say that these people were responsible for an undead army. And that
How
may
wouldn't
make
care.
the dragon pissed
How-
off.
How about you come along? You and Alvevo stay out of negotiations, and you play a little game of
Dragon chess.
you pretend that I didn't do it, and I'll pretend that you're not there.
As long as Ekel puts invisibility on me.
That can be arranged. I'm sure.
You're not
And then
playing
I can
hide the
sneak up to
dagger.
the dragon and
No,
kill it.
you're not playing hide the dagger with the dragon until it's done its thing.
It's
Hide the
either
paladin.
you stay outside willingly with Alvevor to protect her from the dragon should things go awry, or I ask the big man to knock you out and leave you outside in a heap.
You say this as though I'm a damsel in distress.
It was ordered to kill you.
I know, but you don't have to say it until you leave outside to protect me. Honestly,
you-
what do you think? What do you think this is, the brothers' gym?
And who's going to knock me out?
Someone.
Well,
I'm
I think I have an answer to that. And just whistle for the wolf.
How about, and hear me out here because it's going to get a bit spicy, how about we just head there and discuss this on the way? Even though it's already agreed. But how
Well, I
about
mean, we
just
don't have
follow.
that long to.
Let's just get some traction going, eh?
See, I have
And we need to get-
another idea.
Shoot.
We go to the town hall, or we kill Boris.
I'm down for that.
I'm down for that. I don't like Boris.
Let's
Fuck it. How about we
treat
go
the
kill?
village.
How about we go kill Boris, and that'll get the aggression out, eh? And then we can go kill the dragon. I mean, talk to the dragon and possibly kill the dragon. Hmm?
I've not even met Boris, but I'm all ready for this idea.
Why not? It'll be fun.
Alvivor, give yourself a short rest if you wish. You'll be back for a while. You are injured. And you can use any number of hit dice to restore some of your health.
What do you mean, any number of hit die? You mean like use a d20 or use
No,
a d10?
when
Like
you do a short rest, you'll have the options come up on your screen that tells you what you can
Ah.
use.
Sorry. Right. Okay then.
And maybe, just maybe, when we go to the mayor's office, we might find our friend Fia.
Maybe.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Go
So
to
as
the mayor's
say.
office. Kill Thea.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Why would we kill a child?
You said kill two
Changelings.
birds with one stone.
That Joey one's getting quite irritating.
This paladin here does not understand sayings.
You're old.
No.
At this rate,
Someone
you'll
talk
never,
to me then.
at this rate, you'll never see old age. You keep up your little comments.
I also don't think the child likes
Your mama's fat.
Right. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire on that, we fuck.
Use the snake's there.
I'm just gonna grab Southhanders by the scruff of his neck and start dragging him away. from
Joey?
the child.
Joey,
I'll burn him! You hear me?
I'll
I'll
gag
burn
him
to
with
a
my other
crisp!
hand. I'm gonna gag him with the other hand and drag him out.
so yes, Joey, see, because you said you knew the different places, do you know where Boris may be? Would he still be at a town hall?
He was in the warehouse as well. I mean, the big guy, the axe, and a couple of their friends were coming with me. Brought me to the warehouse, and they were moving the crates. They had been cornered. Someone was just dumb enough not to keep an eye on me. One tried to grab me as I ran. They stumbled, and I head
So
straight here.
rather than heading, you headed straight here, where you followed.
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Let's head towards the warehouse, people, rather than the town hall. Let's
So I got-
let's see this out.
Do I get to burn someone?
We might
But you
blow
got
up a
dragged
warehouse.
outside.
Do I get to burn someone?
Still could
So
run
who was
some-
dragging Salafanos outside again, sorry?
No.
Yo.
I'll cast a message to Niall and say, slight change of plans, headed to warehouse, on our way.
We were going there anyway.
No, we were going to the town hall before.
Let's go.
and then I'll head out with him. Is Joey
Right.
coming? Joey's coming with to show where.
I'll be,
So-
isn't he?
Who's all going? Are we all just going?
I think we're
I'm
all going.
I think so.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming we are. I'm going to quickly
going.
go upstairs,
Uh,
grab Toto, and just go, come on!
Before you go, your friend made these. Do you want them?
Yeah.
Why not?
What exactly has she made, and who is supervising her?
She has created 10 sweet rolls. They're quite large.
Okay.
Pen ain't working.
Anyone fancy seeing if they're poisoned?
Ladies
You can try.
first.
I'll taste test it, I suppose.
Okay.
It actually looks edible.
As you take a bite, you immediately become very full. You also
Lembas bread. Oh,
just getting the actual item
Plenty
up.
poison, project damage.
So right, I can't actually be poisoned very easily anymore. Milo.
I'm immune to poison.
I have
You would have been
resistance.
bad at checking if it was poisoned.
So you have now got advantage to wisdom saving throws for the next 10 minutes, and you feel very calm and relaxed.
I think it's safe.
There it is.
But you only took a small chunk of this item.
A tiny chunk.
It seems fine, guys. Dig in.
Fair enough. And then
just
I'll
take it with me. Not hungry yet.
Yeah, I'll put mine in my inventory.
I mean, you need to pre-pop before a fight, so.
What is this, The Witcher?
I'll head
I'll take
over
them.
and I'll just be casually munching on it as I walk, and watching out for guards.
Are you eating the same one that
mercenaries.
Niall ate from, or are you using
Nah.
another one?
I'll just break up the one that I've
Ah,
got and hand
okay.
out the pieces to
That
people.
works. That works too.
So after a couple of minutes of walking, you notice that the remaining one has the remaining crumbs or the remaining portions that haven't been eaten from that single one has basically shimmered away. But the other ones sit there all perfectly fine. You don't seem to
Right.
feel any ill effects from that. You still feel really relaxed and quite focused.
I'll grab one as well then. Just before we leave, I suppose.
Oh, if I notice all
Before
10 has been taken, just say
Alright,
the
right,
way
cool.
Yep.
Sorry, I had a wee brain fart there.
Okay. So as you guys make your way to the warehouse, it's very quiet. There's nobody in sight. You sneak.
Strange.
Unfortunately, trying to sneak this many people to this location would not be feasible. But you arrive here, all 7 of you. No
I
sound
mean,
around the area.
at points, people head, different ways around buildings and whatnot, just to reduce some suspicion.
Can I make an uncharacteristic move and take charge?
Are you asking the DM to whether or not you have access to free will?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Oh. Mantra, you
Yes.
see. You're good at sneaking. See any ambushes?
Looking around.
Make a perception check.
24.
Scanning around, you look into the spots that you would be picking yourself to stand from, even without trickery spells. No one around.
It's too quiet. I don't see anything, but it's too quiet.
I'm going to use Detect Magic just to see if there's any magical things, obviously. So I'm not going to use it for anything that's non-magical.
Are you using your at will spell? Yeah.
Yes!
Gotcha.
Yes, indeed, Mr. DM, I am doing that. Don't know what the fuck I'm there.
Fuck off, Fishman James.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Tetsu has a mild PTSD flashback.
You do spot something, actually. Hovering above your head, looking directly at you, a scrying orb. It's very similar to the one you had before.
What did I do it last time? Can I tell who's watching me?
No.
Wait,
They're not destroyable.
Dispel
No one can dispel
I
it.
don't have dispel, I'm shite. I've got Eldritch Blast and Wall of Fire, I can do that.
I have.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a
make an
scrying
arcane
orb.
check.
Ah,
Arcana.
did I do that?
Arcana. Let.
Watch this. Watch this. Satan. Oh no, it wasn't.
What number would I like today?
It was upside down. I was like, why does it say L1?
So that's a 17 then.
I swear it's Arcana. 23.
Okay.
L1 plus 6.
You identify this as not an arcane or celestial based spell. It's divination, but it has a slight more warlock feel to it.
Sorry. So in my heart of hearts, that can't be friendly.
You know it won't be from some sort of wizard. It's definitely not a wizard that's casting this. It's not a or any cleric or paladin.
Echo,
Or-
there's a scrying orb above my head. Can you get rid of it?
Yes. Why?
Because it's a warlock. I get a feeling it's a warlock casting it.
Oh yeah, well definitely. I'll cast spell magic on it.
And I don't know any friendly warlocks anymore.
Puff. Flash of an image in your face. You don't recognize it, but it feels so familiar, and something that makes everything feel so heavy for a moment. Then vanishes. There's a heavy familiarity with that scry.
Shall we get moving?
All of a sudden, a deafening voice in your ear. You immediately recognize the voice. So the student hunts dragons.
I'm gonna fucking rip him apart. Show yourself, you old bastard! Come on! Where are you?
There's a pause.
Jesus, that anchor.
He's going to lose it again.
Not too nearby. Just taking what belongs to me. City by city.
You take nothing. Not anymore. When I find you, and I will find you, I'm going to tear you apart, limb by limb.
Like you have
Fool.
done the last twice we fought. To the point your own patron abandoned you and gave me absolute power.
Oh, I've got a perfect cure for you now. Why don't you come on out, and I'll show you.
I may pay a visit soon.
Cowardice shows your real nature.
You just saw Salafanos just basically say this all to himself.
Arguing.
Yep. He's going nuts.
Is someone using a message spell? Actually, no. If it was a message, we would have not
Been
heard
nearby.
it. Unfortunately.
Well, at this point, I'm looking around frantically for this cunt.
I
Are you
just
okay there?
Some
Were
way
you trying
nearby.
to give away our position, Salafanos?
My old mentor is watching me.
And describe this man. You sounded somewhat heated.
He's leading the undead armies that are destroying half the world.
That would
And
be
he's working with our enemies.
interesting.
He's the one I have asked you to help me kill.
I'm still fine with that.
Well, I mean, if you started off saying it would threaten my pub, then I would have helped you straight away. Or
One
my
doesn't-
home.
One doesn't give away too much information until I know I can trust you. Have I got any indication as to where he is at all?
Sending a Squire spell would not help in this regard. The sending spell could be sent across planes, across worlds. He could even be on Valara for all you know. But
So it could be 5 feet away from me or 5 million feet away from me, basically. Fuck.
But he says
Make that billion.
he did say he was focusing on taking what is his city by city. With
Still
that
looking for
sort
the
of
tomb.
thought, you're probably near
Dosh.
or in Koloth.
Koloth. Opens notebook.
That's the capital city of Dosh. That sits not too far away from the desert of Eastern Austral.
That's where my home is.
That's where I won the competition.
yeah, that's where my casino is as well.
Well, they'll have heard me thinking out loud and saying, like, if he's focusing on, if he's talking about taking what's his, then he's focusing on maybe Koloth or whatever. Just basically what you said.
Well,
just muttering to myself.
probably have to try and save Koloth. I'm quite fond of said city. Lots has happened there.
Let's put it on our to-do list.
Twice
First, dragon.
I've killed this bastard, and twice he's come back.
There was never a war crime I did there. It was a nice city.
You didn't kill him hard enough.
Oh, I did. He's dealing with powers far beyond us.
For now.
Let's hope for the ease and the swiftness of it that this person that you're after could be the Dark Messenger. That would be convenient. We kill only one strong enemy.
I doubt it.
Since
He's not
when do we
the-
have luck like that?
He's not the assassinating type.
Or
Very
does he
bold.
not? Okay, yes, because the Dark Messenger has never been seen.
And I can tell you he has.
Or he has a very, very good disguise.
Or
Or
he
that.
hides in plain sight.
That's what I mean.
Well. Either way.
Shall we be gone?
Ah, yes.
We need to kill a dragon.
We
No,
need to talk
no.
to a dragon.
no,
And then kill it.
we're going for Boris.
Yes?
Boris first, then
Also.
dragon.
Both need
I'm
to die.
inclined to agree. Nobody's disputing that the dragon needs to die. We're just being tactile. It's like saving the last, like, the best last bite of your meal to finish it off on a high note.
What sort of defense do you expect them to make if we take out the leader?
Who is the leader, you think?
I think potentially Boris. He seems to be, unless he's just a public face.
He's not the leader.
To reference your chess point from earlier, a mere pawn.
Yes.
I
Pawn
doubt the
that can be
leaders have shown their
interrogated.
faces.
We don't have to kill the pawn.
Nah, we can break him.
He could be a squealer.
We can use the pawn for the dragon.
Feed into it at least.
Would you actually want to feed the dragon and try to kill us before?
If it stops it eating
tried.
us.
I mean, feeding it with steel is okay.
Feeding it with boars filled with poison.
Feeding it... That's not a bad idea. Feeding it the blood of our enemies is preferable, but we'll see. One bad bastard at a time.
I mean, and I pull out a vial that looks like a healing potion. Poison is always subtle at times. And I put a vial back in my bag, making sure to put it in a separate compartment from all the other potions.
Shall we? My good people.
Lead the way.
Okay. Who enters the warehouse first?
I will. I'll jump down.
Okay. As you enter in, main entrance is open. Boxes, crates, everything everywhere. There's already a trapdoor that's actually fully open at the moment. And wet footprint moving back and forth between the trapdoor.
I don't
The
like
trapdoor
this.
and where?
The entrance where you've just came through.
Okay. I wonder if we're all in a meeting. Can I see what way most recent footprints?
Give me a
are
survival
going?
check.
But they ask that, whether I can see how recent the footprints are.
13.
There's
I
so
only have
overlapped.
a
There
plus
has
0,
been a
so-
lot of traffic.
There's something tells me we don't want to sit around, like, sitting ducks.
It is starting to fade, so no one has actually probably... On the 13, you can tell somebody hasn't walked this for a little while, but we're talking between minutes to an hour. You're not sure.
Well, we've been outside talking for a couple of minutes, so I'd imagine.
I think we need water breathing.
So, I'll look down the trapdoor and see if I see anything.
Okay. As you look down. Do my notes.
There's somebody stepping up it.
Two
Hello.
crossbows fly past your face.
Oh, hello there, love.
Like some
Peek at
candy.
You meet the golden eyes of Pennywise. Hey, Georgie.
We all float down here.
You want your boat?
As you look down, you see lots of crates and more barrels and full of stuff. Some of the barrels are open, you see hilts of blades, swords, bows, clutches of bolts and arrows. Just mostly weapons, food, most like garments and clothes and other supplies.
There appears to be a stash of weapons and clothing. And food.
As you keep
Do you
looking
see any
around,
gunpowder?
I do not see any gunpowder straight away.
as
I
you
mean, I could
do
look
look
further.
through, you see 3 corridor caves moving slightly downwards.
We have some caves, and we lost
We
some.
have
Echo.
lost Echo.
I mean,
No. Alex.
No, be a computer problem.
Medic.
Oh, a time problem. I don't know.
We're almost there.
But yes, so it looks like we've got 3 ways we can go. Any suggestions? And I'll look at Joey.
Is he here?
Joey didn't come with you.
I thought he came with to show us where it
I
was.
didn't think he was here.
No, he said it was a warehouse by the fishing docks, which was not really hard to locate. So you've seen fishing docks here before, and there was a large building next to it, and it's also on the map. No, Joey hadn't came here. He hadn't been this,
Okay.
and he did say he left as they were trying to get access to the trapdoor.
We can split up and take one of the 3, but that would put us in danger. I think we're better at full force, going down one corridor and checking it.
Yes,
Can I do a check to see which the most likely path people are using?
For maybe footprints.
Are you all heading down?
Might as well.
Hello? I wanted to see if I could see which path was the most travelled before we
Yeah.
went down one.
Good shout.
So, as you look down to the path on the left, you see another room, just a little bit ways down. You also see spike, like walls, protecting that area. So you look down the middle route. It goes straight, quite down, quite steep. And the one on the right, stainless lanterns on the ceiling. It's also going slightly down the route as well. These rocks have fallen. That makes the pathway a little bit difficult.
Is it possible for me to do like a perception to see which one the people are using most frequently?
Give me a survival check.
Because that's a bit to do with humanoids,
Tracking.
so I get an advantage.
Yep.
Awesome. That's what I was hoping for.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to answer this one. You're tracking prey.
18.
Last
18. There has been fairly a lot of foot traffic between the middle and the right, and occasionally some repeated back and forth with the other one. They've all worn, but most likely between the 2 on the right. One on the
Is
far
there
right is
any-
but not as well as travelled, because it involves more climbing through, getting around rocks, so it seems a bit more of a squeeze. The middle route does appear to be more heavily travelled.
Do any of them have like more disturbed ground, like someone being dragged?
Continue with your survival check. You don't really see anything like that,
No
but
one's being brought in.
you probably wouldn't. You don't see anything here in that regard.
So I'll relay that. I suggest we avoid the middle route. It's the most well-travelled one. It's our most likely chance of being spotted. If we take the more difficult route, we should be able to get through undetected.
See, I thought we would have went down the main route. Oh well.
If we want to stay hidden.
True.
We don't have a good track record with being stealthy around these guys. I
We
agree with
do not.
Niall. Take the safest option.
Then left or right?
Or do we send our 2 stealthy people on the hidden route for a flank?
Say we take the right one, which has got all the rocks on it, if it's less travelled.
I'd probably agree.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it.
So as you guys, with a struggle, around the rocks, scratching your plate along the rocks, not too quietly, but not too noisily.
That probably made it no bother.
It's about
Difficult terrain's nothing.
100 feet. Continuing. eventually you get to the other side and entering a large chamber with a significant drop. You also see a large rock on the side as well. There is rocks down at the bottom you can see down. I assume you use your light here, Vanzon? Are you
Yes, my
traveling?
sword.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, so you're able to see the room itself. It is quite a drop down. And another cave exit moving forward at the bottom.
Seems we need to get down here if you want to continue.
Can I try climbing down?
You
Or
can
does
do
the
if you
wall
wish to.
Does the wall look like it's scalable?
The
I have a
wall
rope.
looks scalable.
Is there not a normal path?
There's
Is there like handholds or anything going down there, or is there like a
There's some
walk
rocks that stick out a bit that's good to grip on as you're climbing up or stepping down. But it is a vertical climb.
Okay.
I believe if we went back and used the leftmost one, I have no issues with vertical climbs, but I do not believe that is the case for all others. Our plate waivers may fall.
I've got rope and pythons we can use that to climb down.
Yeah, we can use the ropes.
I've actually got rock climbing gear with me.
Oh, so you're suited for a vertical climb.
You used to live in the mountains!
Exactly.
True.
To attract
I'm
bears
sorry,
up
I
the cliffs.
I thought you were a clumsy one, Niall.
Athletics.
I am not graceful, but I can get what needs to be done.
Oh,
Well, let's climb down.
what we could try do before you go all the way down, I can make it down and try have a look around to see if it's clear.
Good idea.
How far is the drop?
You do see the bottom. It is a fair drop of about 80 feet.
80 feet. Okay.
And the rock is not dry.
Oh. So, on that,
That's gonna be difficult.
I will notice that, and I'll
If
just
this
turn around
was
and go,
flat terrain, this will be difficult terrain.
okay. I have rope.
Okay.
However, it's only 50 foot of rope that I have on me. Does anyone else have?
Oh, I know
Anything.
I have rope.
but I'm guessing Niall, since he's got rock climbing gear, has rope.
Apparently, I don't have rope.
Did
I
you
remember
not
one
use
of
your
you's
rope?
left some rope behind before one of the places
Aye,
you
I was-
visited.
I was.
Yeah.
That's
That
what I
was
was
probably
saying.
me.
Was that no now that left rope behind in that last big cave?
Yeah.
run?
Maybe.
I have
can-
string, but
I've
I
got
don't
rope
think that's
to
gonna
help
work.
with. Could tie the two
I
together.
have rope. Yeah, I have a rope.
If only Echo was here, he could make us fly.
Yeah, let's tie the two ropes together and make sure it's a good knot that will not come undone.
Okay, who's tying the rope? Make a dexterity check if you wish.
Sure.
Okay, so
What
Tetsu's
is
going to
that?
tie
I'll
it.
assist them. I'll assist.
How are you going to
Still has
assist?
my cloak.
By holding
By-
one side of the rope for me.
Oh no.
Holding it.
So mechanical.
Holding them together so that he doesn't lose track of what part's what when he's tying in
Okay,
the
you'll have
knots.
advantage on this skill check. Go for a dexterity check. So d20 plus your dex modifier.
So nat 20, so 24.
Okay, you fairly happy with the knot you've made?
There you go.
You're very confident, actually. In fact,
Looks like a good knot there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Should get you to tie my knots more often. Oh,
Well,
okay. So,
I am.
I'll come and tie your knots in there.
Well.
Sorry guys, just getting an update. Luke's computer's decided to start installing a massive update and he can't get back online.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. And does anyone fancy tying this around something or holding this rope while I go down?
Kyle?
There is a large rock that seems it could be really good, well used to be a tether for the rope itself, for descending.
Okay, I'll do it the boring way.
I mean, you can support it as well, so that on the off chance it's a shitty knot that someone does. I mean, Tetsu should tie a knot. He did a pretty good knot tying them together.
To be fair, it was no bad either way because it was a 15 and a nat 20. So
Yeah.
the lowest it would have been was a 19.
I'm gonna get some d6s out for this.
I don't want to be that guy, right? But it's getting
Yep.
blown a bit.
Yep, we'll wrap up just after this and see what you guys are going to do, and we'll call it there.
It's going to be something bad at the bottom.
Very sleepy.
The d6s are probably for falling damage.
Yeah.
I like a bit of falling damage, even though I'm not even climbing.
What?
Okay, who's going first?
I should have picked a different spell. I did see a spell. A feather fall spell.
Who
I'm just thinking, it's going to be a strength thing to do the climb. Would it not make sense for me to use the rope to climb down? I can put the python
I'll use
through.
the rope to climb down. I've got 19 strength.
Okay, I'll give you the metal spikes to secure the rope as you go.
Okay.
Give me an athletics check.
Does it make a difference that I have my cat claws and
You're trying
I
to
am very
put
good at
your
climbing?
claws into solid, wet rock. It might help with the rope a little bit, but at risk of damaging the rope. But trying to climb down something less vertically, even for a tabaxi, this is.
I mean, I
asking.
would be touching a slippery surface because it does specifically say climbing a slippery vertical surface.
Okay, that's fine.
It
will affect
it to balance myself, but
it will affect your skill check. So it will give you it will increase your skill check chance of succeeding.
increase. Oh,
Yeah.
Increase the skill check to make it harder.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I'm finding it slightly slippy, I can balance myself off the thing and just sort of stick out some claws. Because I can do that on demand.
True roll.
But, so what was that was the roll?
Athletics check.
Athletics. Okay. 24.
For about probably 2 to 3 minutes, even with Mancher's grace, takes her time and slowly descends and finds the bottom where there's light water still resting on the surface that catches her a little bit by surprise because how dark the area is. But she makes it to the bottom. Anybody else want to come down?
I'll so before you come down, can I have a quick look around and then use message to see what I find?
Go for it.
So I'll have a quick look around, just look and see if I can find any sort of nooks, crannies. I do also have dark vision.
Yep.
Or sort of what looks like. I'll also be listening to see if I can hear any sort of conversation going on between guards that aren't expecting someone showing up, or things like that.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so that is a 13 plus. Was it investigation or perception?
You're listening.
Damn it. Okay, so that's a 13 plus 6, so 19.
You hear faint voices coming from the entryway, but it seems quite far away. You don't recognise the language.
Okay. I'll use message and just say up to Tetsu, because Tetsu uses message every now and then. And I'll just briefly say, there's shallow water at the bottom, and I hear voices, they're not in common.
Okay, I'll relay that to the party.
Okay, who else wants to climb down?
Oh no.
Okay.
All of us, I think.
Athletics check, Van Zandt. I take you using the rope.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we should have sent a floating disc down.
1 sec, guys.
As a
27.
taxi.
So, also, do you give me a number next? I didn't hear.
27.
That's fine. You managed to get down gingerly, but surely, taking your time down. Who's next?
Fuck it, I'll go.
Go on, give me a athletics check.
What, Alex?
Fuck. Athletics, aye.
Right.
14. Because I'm shy.
How much, sorry?
14.
That's fine. You're climbing down. You get about halfway down, about 40, 45, 30 feet from the bottom. Your foot slips, but you manage to hold the rope and stop from falling, and still manage to get your way down to the bottom. Who's next?
I'll go.
Go for it, athletics.
Watch me fumble this now. 25. 25.
No bother.
Setting the record, and still quite easily, gingerly. Now makes it to the bottom quite quickly, actually. Who's next?
Sure.
Go for it.
I'm gonna follow, I know for a fact.
See, I've got +7 to athletics.
6. 6.
Okay.
But I do have slow fall.
Indeed.
Which I think you can do as a reaction.
Yeah, but it's dope monk shit, as it's sometimes called.
Dope monk shit.
So you start coming down, you get your foot to the edge, and you slip, bang your other leg off the edge, and you start falling down quite quickly. You're plummeting. How much damage can you negate on that?
35.
35, okay.
It reduces the fallen damage by 35.
That's fine. So 36 points of bludgeoning damage reduced by 35.
Okay, I'll take 1.
He grabs the rope and just goes down and gets all the way to the bottom, taking bludgeoning damage from purely the rope burn.
I thought it was just like the belly flop on the puddle of water.
It's like how you cunts haggling for damage, man.
Hey,
Disgusting.
I don't do it very often. It's the first time I've used this.
I've got
the very thing you swore to destroy!
I've got new shit to haggle with damage on.
Same.
Alvivar?
Right, okay. Athletics, he said?
Yeah.
Okay, keep in mind I've been lagging very badly this past hour, so if I lag out again, I do apologise.
I thought you said lying very badly.
Slag out.
No, lagging. That's a 19. I'm surprised by that.
Frag out!
Take your time. You come all the way down. You reach the bottom. The wolf itself seems to find little stall steps that he can actually safely get down with his own climbing speed, which is even greater than Mantra's, and manages to make its way down as well. We'll call there as a seemingly very nervous wizard is still at the top.
The wizard's probably fine. I mean,
He'll be alright.
He'll drop down and just blink at the bottom.
Oh, he'll jump
It's a
down
floating
and,
disc.
you know, someone will catch him.
Maybe.
Alright.
I'm sure.
So deep into the caverns beneath Ruma we go.
Awesome.
And we'll see what happens and see if this audacious plan to negotiate a dragon to...
See, I'm more after killing Boris, to be honest.
Well, that's fine.
I want to do both. I want to kill Dragon and Boris.
He wants to do
Stop
both
trying to
ways.
kill the dragon.
But we'll see what happens. Till then, good night.
Bye bye.
Right.
Bye!
I'm gonna die.